No major updates. She's so cute. Are you so cute? Oh my god. I think the term romanticizing my life can only apply to people who have actual, like, physical 9-to-5s, or even 9-to-5s from home. You know, someone who doesn't go on brand trips on a regular basis. You don't have to romanticize anything. That's point blank the name of the job. Okay, can you chew that not on my pants? Because I don't want any weird stains. It's like she needs her head on my thigh for support on her chin or something. The other day I just watched The Summer I Turned Pretty season 3, like first 2 episodes. And then that same day I saw that clip of the astronomer CEO and the HR person having an affair. Spoilers for The Summer I Turned Pretty, but whatever his fucking name is, cheated on Belly. I hate that name. Oh, it just gives me, I don't like it. And so I had this horrible dream with all this stuff manifesting in my brain from that whole day of just cheating and affairs, that I cheated, that I was the cheater. And it wasn't like I was doing it and then I was like, oh my god, wait, what do I do? It was that it had already been done and I was in the position of coping with the mistake that I had made. And for some reason, every time I have a dream that I'm the cheater, which makes sense in the worst nightmare scenario, like that is the worst thing that could possibly happen, that I would cheat on someone. Because sure, being cheated on is really bad, but I would feel like the biggest asshole if I cheated, you know? So now I'm in this dream where it's already happened and then I have to just like cope with the after effects. For some reason I was put into a scenario where I was too far ahead to tell my partner now without being mysterious, like it had already happened. Basically, the person that I cheated with in the dream was coming after me. He was knocking on my door, and Leslie was like, what's going on? Like, who is that? And I was trying to figure out, like, oh my god, I totally forgot that happened, and how do I tell you without it being like, oh, this the only reason I'm telling you is because he's at our door and not because I forgot. And I woke up in a cold sweat, and it was one of those very realistic dreams that I did think that it was real, and I was so distraught for about 30 seconds because I was kind of in and out of it, and then I woke up and like, oh, that wasn't a thing. But scary. So scary. Anyway, it's Friday. It's around 10:40. I just did my assignment for my class before filming this. Yes, I made my graduation post in May, and I still had one summer class left. I don't give a fuck, okay? I'm not celebrating in August because all the grad season merchandise and all the parties and all the celebrations happened in May, and technically I meet all the requirements to celebrate and walk the stage, so it happens all the time. It happens more than you think. For anyone who's like, oh, I'm not graduating on time. Well, depending on your college, sometimes you can just like celebrate and walk the stage, and then you might have like 1 or 2 more classes after, which I think is a weird part of the system. But my school works where there's only 2 graduation ceremonies. There's one in May and there's one in December. There's no August one for any of the like summer students. So I didn't want to wait. I've been waiting too long to celebrate my accomplishments. I don't care. So I made everyone believe. I mean, whatever. Like I technically I am. Like, I'm gonna pass the class A, B, C, D, E. Don't know what the fuck that was even relating to. But my reasonings was not just that, but I have a grandparent. I have a papa who, he's not like on his deathbed. But of course, like when you have someone older in your family, you don't want to keep postponing an accomplishment. When I've already been in college for 5 years, I'm not making him wait another semester to celebrate. And I don't want to, I'm sorry, I don't want to celebrate in the winter. I don't have to wait all that time. So we did a celebration and I walked the stage in May, and then I should be getting everything settled by the beginning of August because that's when my last class ends. But anyway, so I did my class this morning, and then Weston is at the dentist, and so I was gonna meet him over where his dentist is at after he's done. And I wanted to go to the West Village to go to a coffee shop that I went to once after I dropped my friend off Nolly at the Amtrak, and I really liked it. And I'm very picky about my drinks, and so I'm just like, let's go, let's see what you think about it. So I'm getting ready to go meet him. And then I'm only doing my eyelashes and eyebrows right now when I usually do like concealer and stuff for the day, because we're going to the Met. We're doing a date night at the Met every Friday and Saturday. They have date nights where you can pay whatever you want if you're a New York resident with an official ID. And we haven't done that in, I think, 2 years. Anyway, I'm gonna finish and then I'm gonna start heading out. Okay, I'm going. He texted me that he's done, so I guess I'll run. It's actually really cloudy. I don't think I need my glasses. But I look hella cool. That is from my aunt's favorite movie, when Harry Met Sally, and I watched it. And I've been here for almost like 2 years now, and I've never went to go actually get a sandwich there. I don't know if it's worth it or not, but I don't want to stand in line. This is First and watch Seinfeld, you know. Kramer gets stuck on First and First Street. He's from the Upper East Side. So when he gets stuck here, he calls Jerry, and he's like, I don't know where I am. And Jerry's like, what do you recognize? And he's like, I don't know, I see First and First Street. What am I, at the nexus of the universe? How can two streets interact with each other? And then the lounge in the corner is called Nexus Lounge. I love being someone who grew up watching Seinfeld instead of Friends. Because you view the city very differently with the little references. Like, people are like, oh my god, it's the Friends apartment. I'm like, y'all never been to the nexus of the Nexus Universe Lounge? I'm on the wrong side. I don't want to touch the pole.
I don't want to touch it either. She's acting like she hasn't taken a sip, but she's gonna take a sip right now.
What the heck? Okay, here we go. It's all at the bottom. It's always all at the bottom. He knows. Jesus Christ.
Dentist fluoride first sip. Do they know we went to the dentist?
Yes, they did. Look at that. Shiny teeth.
Only got fluoride on there. Okay.
I
want to cut that out. That's good.
see?
Go here. Go here.
Ew. Okay, now we're gonna meander. Bye.
Okay. Amazing, incredible, stellar, loving, mid.
Was it too slow?
Yes. I just can't. It's too many names.
Too many names.
This is fun though.
Oh, to live on Gay and Waverly Street.
Wait, where's the... Oh.
One thing I'm so excited about when I'm finally done this summer with my class is deleting Duo Push off of my phone. Duo Push is the villain of the story. Duo Push is my ultimate villain. Hate it. Canvas, that's anxiety inducing, but I fucking hate Duo Push because it's just taking up space. I only use it a couple times. Once I can delete that thing off, I am golden. Here are my stickers. Let's open them up. Oh, isn't it sweet? And then I ordered 2 prints from an artist that came in today from Jessica Elena. I found her on Pinterest, and I just want some more original art, especially as an artist. So I'm going to open these really carefully. I don't actually remember what size I ordered, but obviously can't be any bigger than this. These are really well packaged. I thought it was going to be in, like, the mailbox, not in the mailroom. Oh, they're different sizes. I don't remember ordering 2 different sizes. You know, I probably did. Oh, I did. Okay. This is the first one. I like this one a lot. It reminds me of fall. The brushes are beautiful on this one. I love looking at people's art choices and in their styles, like the decisions that they make depending on brushes, but especially colors. Because it's like you don't think to put like little bits of purple on the pond, but it makes sense because it actually looks really good. It's beautiful. Thank you, Jessica. I was recording for 4 minutes and I didn't turn the audio on. Whatever. I'm getting ready. Fit. Fine art just really makes me go wild. Well, what I was talking about, before I realized my audio wasn't on, was that I'm upset on the crackdown of AI videos being not monetizable on YouTube for only one reason. It's good that they're not gonna let people just like make easy money and using AI voice narration for videos. And I'm kind of surprised that Google's taking that step in for YouTube because I feel like they're so pro AI. The thing that I'm upset about though is that I love body cam footage. I wake up and I get ready with body cam footage. Now that they're cracking down on all these AI videos, they're not going to be uploading body cam footage consistently because they use the same AI, like, male narrator voice for these videos. It's a loss for me because I won't be able to, like, it's not going to be around as frequently as it is right now. And listen, when I say that I like body cam footage, I'm not pro-cop. I don't like when they arrest people. The only 2 scenarios I like are videos where they're arresting someone because of a DUI, or if they're arresting an adult for having multiple children in the backseat of a car baking alive in over 100-degree heat for hours. And it's like, that's the only ones I tolerate. But my favorite types of body cam footage are the ones where the citizen knows their rights. And the cops who, like, pull them over or, like, try to enter their homes without the proper warrants, like, they just feel, like, belittled. And it's like, oh, this person doesn't know what they're saying. But then everything's on camera, and they're like, no, you literally cannot suspect me for this because you have no evidence, and you're not going to say verbally why you're trying to arrest me or trying to enter my home or trying to see my valuables in my car because you have a body cam on and the audio is going to be it's going to be caught on camera and you could get in trouble. And so then they just like slowly back off and like try to play it off being like, okay, we're going to come back with blah blah blah, or like never mind. And it's just like I'm sorry, but God, I need to see this stuff. I don't actually think I put enough of anything like this. I feel like I'm just I was really, really into body cam footage and just like courtroom footage of like, you know, that one where that woman like puts her husband in a suitcase, those kind of things. That I bought a book on law, and for about 76 hours, I considered the idea of becoming an attorney. This was months ago, and I said, why am I so interested in all this stuff? The simple answer is just that it's morbid curiosity to see people's lives and see them fuck up. And I feel better knowing that I'm living a pretty okay life and I'm not in trouble for anything crazy where I'm going to jail or I murdered someone and now I'm on, death row. That's the thing that I'm actually happy about. But for me, in the moment, I was like, oh my God, is this my calling to be an attorney? Should I be involved in law? And I called my parents. I'm like, I think I could be an attorney because technically you do not have to get a bachelor's degree in political science or criminal justice. Like, if anything, having a bachelor's or a master's in a program or an area of interest that is different from what usually other people do to get into law, it makes your application to law school more interesting. I'll take the LSAT. I will become the white blonde lady from the movie Legally Blonde. And my parents were like, sure, right, okay. And I'm like, yeah, I can do this. And then I started reading the book and I realized, this is all interesting, but I don't think I want to read anymore. So I just donated the book to the neighborhood library and I never picked it up again. And I do not think I will become an attorney. But for a moment, I thought that I could become an attorney. What kind of attorney? I don't know. Stickers like Squid Game.
On. What number did you get?
719.
719 always dies.
Oh, yeah. I learned about these in my second year of college. Well, now I can't really remember.
So guys, this is the marble female figure. They're not actually sure if this is real. The Met bought this piece of art, but they're not actually sure if this is real. It is from clearly a talented artist, but there's no proof. There's no proof in the pudding.
Weston has been reading a lot about museums buying art that may or may not be authentic, so this was very interesting for him to see.
This one's a fake, I can tell.
I'm entering my favorite area. I have my notes. I am ready to analyze and spot out things. This is an Ionic order pillar. There's 3 orders. Doric, Ionic,
She's cheating, guys.
Corinthian. And I know that it's Ionic because of how it looks. These beauty standards.
Face card competition. Who's winning? Up 2 of the box. Can we get 2 of the box? Honey mustard.
I don't like honey mustard.
I'll take it. The drinks there suck ass. Don't get it. Don't get it.
Ending the vlog here with one last final note. I don't want to be really famous. I don't want to be an actor. I don't want to be a superstar because inevitably, if I become super famous, I'm going to have to make a TikTok with Jimmy Fallon. And I don't want to do that. They're going to ask me to be on his show and then I'm going to end up making a TikTok with him and I'm just... Like that's the thing that is really pushing me away from exploring my talents because I know I would succeed and I'd have to go on his fucking show. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.